All right, all right, all right. Let's see if this is going to work today. Hey, Kathleen, can you see me? Hey, Quiet Storm, Crystal. All right. Okay, I could actually see you guys. Um, Not sure what you all are seeing on the screen right now. Let me know if y'all can actually see and hear me on the screen. If you all can actually see me and hear me, put up a one. Type in a one in the chat. You see me. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Good. 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 Yeah, I didn't know how this thing was going to act up or if it was going to act up today. Hey, guys. I just decided to pop in. I've been having such a hard time actually trying to use my YouTube streaming service that I've been doing my lives on my phone lately because it just wasn't working properly. So I said I was gonna try another way. So okay, it is what it is. We'll see how this works. So I see you guys out there, Giggle Wiggle and JJ and Mr. Pimp Tight, Victoria Miller. I see you guys. Thank you, Miss Simmons. Thank you very much, darling. Um, yeah, actually, I just came from a little 50th birthday party that I actually was invited to. And I said, let me go ahead on and run on out here and see what the kids is doing. I came in. I was like, this party is over real, real early, honey. I said, all right. I'm not used to going to a party and not getting home and, and getting home before one or two. Do you have a mean cat suit on? No, it's a denim shirt. Thank you, Brownstone. Thank you very much. Hey, Harvey Davis. How are you? Thank you for being on the line. But yeah, that's basically it. That was it. And I just wanted to jump in here and scream at y'all right quick. I know some of you have actually watched my review for Bohemian Rhapsody. Trust me. Trust me. Excellent, excellent movie. Excellent. I am a vampire TNT bandit. You know I keep vampire hours. You know that's what I give. What party was that? It's a friend. She's a lady who I met her. She works with my god sister, but I met her for the first time at one of my shows. She came out to one of the dinner time shows that I actually do as Milan, and that's how I actually met her. And she's been there a few times, and she invited me to come to her party. So I showed up. She had a nice party. She did. She had a nice party. Early, early. It was over early, baby. I said it's 12 o'clock. We get ready to roll on up out of here, Annie. So we're going to finish this tequila and get on up out of here, Annie. How was the actor who played Freddie Mercury? Excellent, excellent. They had the casting period across the board was um you couldn't get it. That casting, whoever was in charge of casting, they made their money and some. You hear me? And he was perfect for Freddie Mercury. Perfect. They even got the buck teeth right and everything. And he had to have studied Freddie because he's young. He's young. Rami Malek, he's young. He's a young guy. So he had to have studied Freddie to the T because he had him down. All his little smart mouth answers and things. He had all of that stuff down pat. Yes, Freddie Mercury did live his best life in all facets of, in his career and his personal life too. Honey, Freddie was a mess, honey. But yeah, it really went. It went deep. It was good. It was really good. I was so exhausted when I left the movie theater. Um, I was going to do the review last night when I came from the movie theater, but I couldn't even do it. I was exhausted from partying and crying and carrying on because I remember so much of that stuff. It was like rehashing different parts of my life. So it was exhausting, but in a good way. In a good way. I enjoyed myself. And actually I went by myself. um, I had to run to the Home Depot because y'all know I've been telling y'all I've been doing some things in the house and changing some things around the house. So I had to run to Home Depot, which is literally kind of like down the street from where the movie theater is. I said I'm just going to take a chance and run to the Home Depot and grab these few things I need, and then I'm going to run up the street to the movie theater and catch the 740. And if they're sold out, then the hell with it, I'll just go home. But being as though I'm by myself, they probably will have one seat, one odd seat sitting somewhere. And it was. I literally was in the front row. Literally, they had a seat. It was seat 15 and seat 1. So you were either at the exit or at the entrance door. And it was like, okay, cool. And I sat there, baby, and I got my life. I'm naturally fabulous. Thank you so much for being here, all the way over there in Michigan. What's up, baby? Was Freddie Mercury 100% gay or bi or gay and just a flirt? TNT Bandit. Freddie Mercury was sexually fluid, is what I would say about Freddie in the beginning. And then as time went on, as it happens, he made a decision. He ended up actually being gay. Um, Other people probably could see that he was gay all along, but he finally came to terms with it. And until he comes to terms with it and says this is what's going on, then it is what it is. We just came back from seeing Bohemian Rhapsody. It was everything. Isn't that strange, Sean Bradley? For the first time, we actually agreed on something. I told you, bitch. I told you it was good. It was fantastic, wasn't it, bitch? It was a. I'm telling you, it was a party. It was a party, and it was like that Live Aid concert, baby. When they did the Live Aid concert, it was just like you was there, honey. As soon as you heard boom, 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 I said, "Child, everybody know what that means, honey. Get ready, child." I was over there cutting up, cutting a fool over there, having myself a good old time, honey. Yeah, I had a good time. And then just showing how, and I'm trying not to do too many spoilers on here, but when they were showing their process for coming up with their songs, they were fucking musical geniuses. They really were. And it was a lot of times just trying shit and just, like, let's just try this, throw some fucking coins on the drum, and it was wonderful. Was you singing in the theater? Where the fuck? I was in there cutting a fool in the theater, and I said that in my review that hey AJ Mon, I was surrounded by younger people, and it was weird to me because I expected to be surrounded by a lot of homosexuals who were, above the age of 35 or 40, and it wasn't like that. It was truly, there were a lot of young people. And it was really refreshing because for them, it was like a history lesson. You know what I mean? And then you had my ass sitting on the side, and I knew what was going on, honey, and what had went on, honey. And I was giving, yes, Freddie, honey, and I was giving all that over there. And I was trying to hold it together, but I've told y'all before, folks don't watch TV with me and stuff because I'll be cutting up. Cutting up, and don't put no music. Don't put no music, honey, into it. It just gets to be a whole mess down to the movie theater. But I had myself a good old time. Like I said, I was exhausted. When I walked up out of there, I was like, oh, okay, bitch, tired. It was fun. It was fun. It was really, really good. I love you back, Miss Karen Patricia. Rami said on The View that Freddie was in a 6-year relationship with a woman, and she's the only one who knows where his ashes are. Yep. Yep. Like I said, sexually fluid. And then once he came to terms with it, and that was 6 years that they were in a 6-year relationship, but that was early on. That's when he was young. That's that, and I believe she was truly the one. Well, he had two. He had two literal loves of his life, and one was male and one was female. Hey James, yes, so glad you're live. Hey Queen AJ. Let's see. Hey Tyler. And Juanica, what's going on, baby? What movie are y'all talking about? We're talking about Bohemian Rhapsody. It was good though. I mean, everything, even the costuming and all the sets and everything. Would you hit or quit Freddie Mercury? No, baby. I'd have liked to go out partying with Freddie, but no, me and Freddie couldn't have did no laying down. Freddie probably said, "Hide my ashes," just because he was silly at heart. Absolutely, he was very much that way. He was very much ah. Hey, Regina. Um, Freddie was interesting. Freddie was a bit of an asshole. Um, he was very eccentric. He was different. He was different. I yeah, me and Freddie would have probably we either would have hit it off or we would have hated each other. It's yeah, we would have hit it off or we'd have hated each other because he had some ways that would really test you. Um, and only a friend could actually deal with some of his way. As Sean Bradley, Sean Bradley, me and Sean Bradley, it's that same thing. Me and Sean Bradley were either going to love each other or hate each other because we both have ways that do like this. And it's going to be one thing or the other. So it would have been that exact same thing with me and Freddie Mercury because Freddie Mercury does some things just like my friend Sean that drive me straight up this wall right here. But we're on this side of the coin and not on that side of the coin. Whereas if it would have been somebody else, I'd be like, bitch, if you don't get away from me, I will chop your head off. And I believe that with me and Freddie Mercury, it'd been the exact same thing. And it's the same thing. Sean Bradley is eccentric in his own way. Sean Bradley has talents and he has a bit of a narcissism thing. You know, that it's the same thing. Same thing. Yeah, but I think me and Freddie would have got along. I think we'd have been on the same side of the coin as me and Sean. Because they were just, he was so goddamn talented. He was so talented. But sometimes his mouth was something, honey. I'm telling you. And he would push those band members. Sometimes, baby, he'd be saying shit and they'd be looking at him like, you know what, bitch? And at a point, it really did almost really break them up. And it was all Freddie's fault. Him and that mouth of his. But they got it together. They got it together. They made all that motherfucking money. I know that. They got their hands on all the goddamn money. It was good though. It was really good. Definitely it's a must see. Definite must see. I'm going to see the movie tomorrow. Yep, you should. Sometimes when you don't like people at first, when you get to know them, you realize how much you have in common. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. And we didn't have that, so I'll clear that. There was never in the beginning of me and Sean being friends. It was never that we didn't like each other. Um, we just, I don't know, we just are who we are, and he noticed things about me in the beginning that he don't like. I noticed things about him in the beginning that I don't like. But we don't have a. They don't clash. They haven't clashed, so we don't have that problem. But generally, when I don't like a bitch, I don't usually get to that other part. But I know that does happen. But when I don't like a bitch in the beginning, I usually just don't like the bitch. I just go, oh, fuck that whore. I hope a movie will be made about Sylvester in that era. Child, if they do, I will be laying in the aisle. Do you hear me? I have a live version of um, Sylvester and Two Tons of Fun doing Dance Dance Disco Heat, and it's live. And I'll just be in the car, and it will come on. Listen, it'd be a whole goddamn situation in the car when that song comes on. That one live version, I'll be ready to go. So I don't know how I would do with a whole Sylvester movie. I was ready to lay on the floor when they did his unsung. I was ready to stretch out, ready to run on up out of the room, child. That Sylvester was everything. Yes, Miss Sylvester Adding. She's the true first. She's the true, we give it to Rue as the mother, but it was Sylvester before Rue, honey. And we love Rue, but Sylvester has shut shit down before Rue was even thought about, honey. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. And there's another movie that's coming out, and it's something about the girl with the spider's web or something. And there's something about a spider tattoo, something I think was the first movie. They showed a preview of it. It's kind of one of those type of movies, one of those thrillers and action movies. I think I want to see too, but I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch that that first movie because they're actually adapted from a book. So I want to try that as well. Yeah, I want to try that as well. So I don't know. I got some good stuff coming out here lately. To this movie theater. That's crazy how in the movies it'll be like nothing comes out worth looking at, and then after a while it'll just be like a ton of good movies all come at one time. Do you know what's with the Tasha K and Lovely TB? I don't, and not cutting you short. Don't even care. Don't even care. I don't even. Mm-mm. Nope. Were they selling alcohol in the theater you went to? Yeah, yeah, they were. Yeah, I cannot wait to see this tomorrow. I'm so glad you reviewed it. Thanks for not spoiling it. Not a problem, darling. All right, so let's see. What are y'all seeing here? Okay, there's an Elton John movie coming out in the summer, which looks awesome as well. Now, see, Lamone, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen anything for that. Did you watch Game of Thrones? I've never watched Game of Thrones before, Regina. I've never seen it before. See, I'm double timing here because my computer is not actually showing y'all's chat. It was like y'all went radio silent on me, so I had to switch over. Did you watch Tasha K's video? Wait a minute. Did you watch Tasha K's video about Brandon Casey and his daughter? I don't even know who Brandon Casey is and his daughter. And no, I didn't. Not at all. Yes, the movie with Marshala Ali does look excellent. That's excellent. I need to see that as well. Yeah, they showed Elton John trailer before Bohemian Rhapsody. See, and they didn't here. Ooh, yeah, I would definitely be in for that because that's again a legend, a legend. I would definitely be there for Dwight, honey. Are you watching Purge on Sci-Fi? No, Kelly, I don't. I didn't even do the Purge movies, so no, I'm not messing with them, babe. When does Drag Race start back? Drag Race generally shows in the winter months. There's no actual. We haven't gotten an actual date that I've actually seen, but it's getting cold out, so they'll be right around the corner. Can't wait until the Widows come out with Valor. Widows does actually look good. I think that's one I was talking to my mom about that because that's right up her alley. Lisa Oatman, hey baby, how are you? Freddie just knew he was the shit, and he was, and he was, and he was. Wait a minute. Fifi said, "Hey James, miss you." Hey, oh, whoa, hey Fifi. Okay, all right, baby. Well, I'm glad that you're able to actually even be up with me after back surgery. I will be praying for you, my doll. Miss Lawrence was killing it playing Sylvester. Yes, Miss Lawrence would kill it playing Sylvester. I don't know about that. Um, I don't know about that, Monique. I don't know about Miss Lawrence for Sylvester. Mm, and I like Miss Lawrence, but even when Miss Lawrence plays Miss Bruce, all I see is Miss Lawrence. So I don't know that she would be able to pull off Sylvester. Sylvester is a very complex being. Um, I don't even know. I can't even pick an actor right off the top of my head that would actually be able to carry Sylvester at this point. Sylvester was very complex, and even with the singing, Miss Lawrence's style of singing is totally different than Sylvester's. Even when Miss Lawrence did the Sylvester cover on Empire, I loved it. I completely loved it. But again, it was her rendition, and I loved what she did with it. She wasn't trying to copy him so much. She did her thing, which I thought was good. Because I don't know that she could have actually done that. Now, the guy who actually plays Sylvester on the Broadway play, this has been off Broadway, but the play about Sylvester, vocally, yeah. Even if I don't know so much about him because he doesn't have her look. He doesn't have her look, but vocally, he gets down. So even if he just did the vocals, if he just laid the tracks and someone else played the role, I wouldn't want him for the role because he's a taller, slender guy, and Miss Sylvester, she was tall, but she wasn't slender. She was curvy. She's a curvy girl. Um, Not heavy, but a curvy girl. She was a curvy girl. Mina, Aliquip in the house. Hey, baby, who would you pick? I don't know. I don't know. A.R. Stringer. Oh, I did see A.R. Stringer's name go by. Hey, A.R. baby, if you still in here. Um, hey, James in North Carolina. Hey, M. Burton. Thank you for being here. You say I'm with Cyber Diva, bring some unknown talent. Yeah, because there's so many of my brothers and sisters out here that can scream and yell and get up there, honey, and do all that. And see, that was the other thing with Sylvester's voice, child, because he could get all the way up in the rafters, and then he could come all the way down, honey, and he would mess you up. I'm telling you, if y'all look it up, Dance Dance Cisco he and put in live and go to on YouTube, search it on YouTube, you'll get that one that I have. No, I don't see Billy Porter doing it. No, I don't see Billy Porter doing it. Nope. No. Because first of all, Billy Porter Billy Porter has the acting chops, but Billy Porter doesn't have the look. He don't have the look. He don't have the look. You need somebody that is completely androgynous because Sylvester could pass for a woman with not a smack piece of makeup on. So you need mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. They damn near are going to have to go with a transgender woman to actually play Sylvester or someone that's pre-op trans in their transition to actually pull the androgyny at the level. There you go, Alex Newell. Alex Newell would be able to pull those vocals off. Yes, she would, and she could do the look too. Alex Newell, I could see. I could see Alex Newell doing it. I definitely could. I could see her doing it. She's fierce too. She really is. Uh, yeah, Cyber Diva. Sylvester was pretty. She was. Sylvester. She was a pretty something, honey. Sylvester was the truth, honey, and the voice was everything. Absolutely. I love her. I loved her. So the person to play Sylvester should have more vocal or acting range. Um, um, the acting, I think they could work around because you could be taught. You could be taught some acting. Can't teach you the looks. We can't teach you the. I'll lean more to even like the mannerisms and stuff. See the manner. I wouldn't worry too much about the acting because if you find the right person, if you find the person aesthetically, a lot of won't there will be no acting to be done because their mannerisms are going to be there. Aesthetically, if you are that fishy aesthetically, baby, ain't nobody got to teach you how to be fish because you already got it. That's just who you are. You understand? Understand what I mean? I got the feeling that dude is gay. Really? You're so smart, you dumbass. Anyway, Chan type Sylvester, you are my friend. Bobby DeBarge is underrated as a gay icon. Who Bobby DeBarge was an icon to who, boo? Who was he an icon to? Because the whole group DeBarge ain't no icons. I mean, they are a staple in time. They're definitely a staple, but they ain't no icons. Not one. Not Elle, not Bunny, not none of them. Let's see, Miss Annie. Do you think Big Frida could play the role of Sylvester, not singing, but the acting? No, Miss Annie. No. Mm-mm. Big Frida's not pretty enough to play Sylvester. Aesthetically, it wouldn't come across well. Yeah, aesthetically, it wouldn't work. Um, and I love Frida. I love Miss Frida. You already know I love Miss Frida, but Miss Frida is not androgynous to the point that ain't nobody looked at Frida and thought she was no woman. You looked at Frida and you knew she was one of the girls. Um, Aesthetically, it wouldn't work. I don't think Bobby was gay. Got the H from needles. Okay. Hey James, long time no chat. It's me, finally free to be me. I can't get into my account because I lost the password and email, so I'm using my mobile. Okay, welcome back, Boo. Um, who would your top three biopic choices be? Not counting Sylvester or Elton John. Uh, Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle's story would be very, very interesting. Um, Gladys Knight and um, trying to think. Third person for a biopic. Uh, mm, um, I don't know. I don't know who else I would actually want to hear their whole story. Um, oh, Martha Wash. Martha Wash. Martha Wash would be very, very interesting as a biopic because there's so much that she's lived through. She's one who never gets the credit that she actually deserves. Martha Wash is a vocal fucking beast. You hear me? A vocal beast. Beautiful woman. Absolutely beautiful. And she does not ever get what's actually due to her at all. Martha is a huge part of Sylvester's story. Huge. Her and Elzora, honey. Aretha, Donny Hathaway, and Marvin Gaye would be mine. Now you want to talk about an underrated icon, Martha Wash. Is it? She is. Yes, she is, honey. I carries on, honey. That was my girl. My picks would be Vesta Williams and Luther Vandross. I don't want to see about a pick about Luther. You know why? So much of the story has been warded off and you ain't gonna get the truth. So what's the fucking point? What's the point? If we ain't gonna tell the truth, then we don't need to tell nothing. Just leave it alone. I disagree about teaching someone to act. You have to bring something to the table in order to act. Example, Patti LaBelle on Greenleaf is terrible. I don't agree, Regina. I think I don't, Patty's typecast into being Patty. So how do you be bad at being you? Because all that, what's her name on the show? She ain't nothing but Patti LaBelle on the show. She a messy ass queen, honey, on the show. I don't think she's bad. And I mean, I do believe that there's something there's, you could do some bad acting. Somebody could show you to be a bad actress. But to be like a stellar actress, yes, there's again a God given talent, I think, in that. There's a definite difference between, just people that can act and then the Alfred Woodards and the Halle Berrys and you know what I mean? There's something that sets them apart. But again, as far as that whole thing goes with Sylvester, that's a whole separate case. It's a separate case. And a lot of it is aesthetics. A lot of it is aesthetics. I don't want to see anybody trying to act gay. You know what I mean? Because that never comes off right. Trying to act gay looks just like that. And when you are flamboyant the way that Sylvester was flamboyant, you can't pretend that. That's either in you or it's not. It's either in you or it's not. Let's see. Patty is working Greenleaf. I just want to know if they going to have her preach. No, child. I doubt it very seriously. I'm ready for Kelly Rowland to do a Dawn of Summer biopic. I'm not. I'm not. For what? What for? Y'all giving Kelly way too much, honey. Way too much. And Kelly can sing, but Kelly can't sing like Dawn of Summer. Not at all. Um, let's see. Tammy Terrell, Marvin Gaye biopic. The story is so sad. Eh. Very one dimensional too. Um, Queen Latifah needs to play Pearl Bailey. Absolutely. Absolutely. How about Billy Porter as Sylvester? How about no Niecy? Billy Porter is Pray Tell. Billy Porter is Behold. He's very good at those. He wouldn't be good at being Sylvester. Shaka Khan movie. I don't want to see it. Isn't there talk about Sam Cooke's story? Not really sure. I thought Leon did a good Little Richard. See what I mean? When it's in you, nobody has to show you how to, honey. That fucking Leon, honey. Mess. Please go give Beyonce. Please don't give Beyonce no more acting roles. Volvo to love, and I love her to death, but she ain't got to. She definitely ain't got to. I just think Kelly has Donna Summer look. Okay, I'll go for that. She could definitely be made to look like her, but baby, she won't. Kelly's boring to me. Kelly's boring to me. She just something about her. She's so laid back. You know, I love her candor for her, but to try to put her somewhere to entertain somebody, mm-mm. Kelly's too laid back for me. James, are you watching Ready to Love on uh-uh. Are you modeling that jean shirt? And if so, how much? I'll buy your line. No, this is just one of my outfits, babe. um oh yeah, and Carolyn, I'm gonna send you an email. I'm gonna talk to you in emails too. We have to talk. Um, du- 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 du. Minnie Riperton bio. I thought about that when I was actually sitting here, Keen. I had thought about Minnie, um, but I seen the unsung they did on Minnie. It was very good, but I don't think it's her story is interesting enough to carry a whole biopic. You are clowning, James, and I'm screaming. Child, and told y'all I had some of that tequila, honey, so anything might come out. Just go see the Dawn of Summer musical on Broadway. Yeah, Latifah would be really good as Pearl Bailey. Did y'all see Queen on Wednesday doing her vocals over top? She was singing over the track of Yolanda Adams. She was giving me life. She was. I got life off of Queen. I was like, girl, what's going on? What's going on with you? Something going on. Because there was a whole lot coming up out of her. There was some realness in there. I don't think there was a lot of acting going on. I think Queen was being Queen. Oh, Cyber Diva and Carolyn. No, I didn't make this shirt. I bought this shirt a long time. This shirt is actually like probably 10 years old. It's old. Um, say leave Miss Leon alone, child. I ain't think about her, child. Hey James and everyone just joining. Hey Leslie. Um, I did not make it to the Fleetwood Mac concert. Nope, sure didn't. Got sidetracked. Her mom passed. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I would want to see anything about Smokey Robinson either. And it probably would do really well because a lot of people love Smokey Robinson. Me personally, okay. Martha Wash and Luther Vandross's version of I Who Have Nothing other than Dane um, Shirley. Other than that, I don't want to see nobody else's version, child. Fifi did super chat and it reads, really missed you. Rehab bad reception almost. Look, I got you, baby. I got you. You know I love you, Fifi. That Fifi is always out there having cheerleading for me. Such a sweetheart. Um, thank you very much. They need to do a Jocelyn Brown unsung. Is there enough to talk about with her? She's very talented. But is there enough to talk about with her? Terrence Howard will probably play the shit out of Smokey Robinson. Anita probably would. Nah, an unsung will be fine for Anita. We actually talked about Bohemian Rhapsody earlier, Miss Cookie. I thought it was fantastic. Um, say Elijah Kelly needs to play Sammy Davis Jr. Now they could definitely do a biopic on Sammy. There's definitely more than enough material. Exactly. I only know one Jocelyn Brown song, honey. I want to see a Gwen Guthrie unsung if they haven't had one for what? China ain't nothing going on but the rent, and she's still trying to make the rent. Ugh, she's still trying to get her fucking rent together, honey. Gemstone did a super chat and it reads, "Much love, James. Thank you, baby." Child, Miss Gwen. She was the shit back in them 3 days that she was on. Dame Shirley Bassey is not to be played with. Not at all, honey. Diamonds are forever. Oh, please. And she is such a queen. Such a queen, honey. I said the way she dresses, the way she moves about, um, everything. Dame Shirley Bassey is complete drag uh lecture. You need to study her. If you're gonna do drag, you need to study her. Absolutely. She's flawless. I don't want to see no Sade biopic. Sade, her music is boring, and I couldn't even imagine sitting through no 2 hours of nothing about no damn Sade. Let's see. I would love to see an intro unsung. That would be interesting. You're welcome. Was thinking of you in rehabilitation center. Had learned to walk again. See, amazing, absolutely amazing. And you sitting up here worrying about me, child. Fifi, they could really do the Nina Simone again. Miss Nina, they could do two biopics, okay, about Nina Simone. Quit playing. Legend. Uh, I just finished watching Queen's Live Aid performance. Very good. It was very good. You know the lady who wrote for Colored Girls passed away. Get out of here. Yeah, I have the book. I do. I have the book. Wow, I didn't know that. What do you think about them doing a movie about Ike and Tina Turner review this time, not the fairy tale version? I'm over it. Tavon, I ain't messing with you. I am not a Sade fan at all. Am I alone? I'm not. I mean, I think Sade is very talented. I have a lot of respect for her, but I ain't got no use for her. I don't want to see no Lauryn Hill movie. It'll probably come out late and end early. Shade, honey. Hey, Christy. Uh, yep, that's crazy, ain't it, Cyber Diva? And I didn't see it written anywhere about Indashaki passing away. That don't make no sense. What Monique said, I love Sade, but that would be boring, child. Child would have me ready to pull my sweeper out because that's what I think of every time I hear, um, when I hear doo 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 doo, honey, I'll be ready to go get the sweeper and get the vacuum, and honey, I'm like, oh okay, because that's what her music is perfect for cleaning your house, honey. This may come as a surprise, honey, but I'm getting ready to start sweeping, honey. This damn Sade. Would you rather see a DeBarge family biopic or a Silver's family biopic? Neither. Thank you, James. You make me laugh despite all. Ciao, Miss Fifi. Mary J. Blige movie. I don't want to see it. I'm watching Mary J. herself. We're watching her herself. We don't need to see the movie. Mary's story's not done yet. Yes, the Silvers, one of my favorite groups. Miss Niecy, congrats on getting Amari on the pregnancy. Tavon's over there clowning. Y'all ignore Tavon. Tavon's stupid. Stupid. Ugh. Y'all made me pull up my Our Love Natalie, Child Natalie Cole. They could definitely do. They don't need to do another movie about Natalie right now. I'd like to use Mary J's music in a musical, but not her story, just her music to tell a story. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. And that could make a whole bunch of money as well because that using her music for a musical would bring a whole new audience to the theater. Can I borrow your earring? No. These are my earrings that I wear every day. Um, Jackie's biopic. Jackie would be an interesting biopic. She definitely would. Jackie has a whole story to tell. She really does. If Patti LaBelle could or would be honest, that might be interesting, don't you think? Absolutely. 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 Child, they could do a biopic about just LaBelle. They wouldn't even have to go all the way to Patty. They could just go right through LaBelle, honey, and I would be just wore out. Nancy Wilson, I will be totally here for it. Totally here for it. I want to see Mary give some dance lessons to show us how to act drunk and not fall down. Child. No, she be wearing a pair of boots out. Wears them out. I don't want to see no more Little Richard movies. I ain't think about Pritchard's ass. We can get Patty drunk on the holy wine and she tell us the truth about Luther and everything else. I believe Patty will tell it all, just in the right setting. Any predictions for AHS finale? Um, an angel. An angel. That's all I'm gonna say. An angel. Yep. Patty not fixing to let us know nothing with her shady self. I don't want to see no biopic about no goddamn. I don't want to see nothing about them whores. Nope. I know Nona got stories to tell. Nona Hendricks? Child, y'all better quit, honey. Shaking that old bag of bones, honey, Miss Nona. Love her. Hey, does you look cute? Like your shirt. Thank you, Stephanie. A biopic about Stephanie Mills. That would be no. Nope. No. I'll do an unsung on Stephanie, but I don't want to see no biopic about Stephanie. I'll do a biopic on Angela Wimbush before I do one on Stephanie Mills. Steph Angela Wimbush has had some mean ups and downs. They could definitely do a biopic on Angela Wimbush. She done been through two public abusive relationships. She's been through cancer, all of that in the public eye. And she has written songs for and done music and backup and stuff for so many people. I could see a definite biopic on Angela Wimbush. She's flawless. She's a musical genius as well. Um, we say Stephanie Mills is crazy. Y'all better leave Stephanie alone, honey. Leave her alone. Love her. Her marriage to Ron Isley is a mess alone. It was. It was, but she ain't gonna be able to do nothing until till they bury his teeth 10 feet under, honey, because she gets telling his story, honey. He got too much to lose. Because people love Ron Isley, but if they know how he really treated her, baby, wasn't nobody getting up between those sheets with his ass. Biopic on Vesta? Nah. Nope. Have you ever met a covert narcissist? Absolutely. Jermaine Stewart biopic? No. For what? Ain't enough material. Phyllis Hyman? Uh, yeah, you could do a biopic on Phyllis. Yeah. Angela Winbush is a, I don't want to say, because I'm not going to say she's a female version of Prince, but she's a student of the Prince school. She goes into the studio and comes out with an album, and ain't another motherfucker that went through the door but her. And only Prince goes and does that. You know what I mean? And she does that. She's definitely a student from the Prince school. She walk in there with her ass, her coat, and an ink pen, and she come out with an album. What about Gladys Knight? Kelly Rowland playing her. Kelly Rowland playing Gladys Knight? Y'all playing games. Stop it, y'all. Quit it. Quit it. Kelly Rowland's not even dimensional enough. She don't have enough dimensions to play Gladys Knight. I could definitely see a biopic on Whoopi Goldberg. Easily. Easily. Hey, Michelle's daughter. I'm not touching that spiritual specter. I ain't messing with it. Because that'll get messy. I'm leaving that alone for right now. I want a biopic on Jermaine Jackson's hair. You know what? Stop it. A.R. Stringer. I've been saying that boy from the New Edition biopic should play Sammy for a minute now. Yepper. There's a lot that hasn't been highlighted about Stephanie, such as her being violent, and she was in a violent relationship as well. Her ex-husband broke her nose. Absolutely, as a basketball player. Yeah, he used to whoop her ass. Yeah, I knew about that. Yep. Didn't know Ron was like that. Sad. Yeah, Ron Isley, child. Ron wasn't very nice, honey. A biopic on James Colwell. That could be very interesting, but my story ain't done yet. My story ain't done. I definitely have enough shit to cover a 2 hour space. Unsung on Maya has been done. Where is she? Maya just released a new CD. She's still doing music and stuff. Pebbles. Nah, nobody want to hear about her stealing thieving ways, honey. Any tips for my first time going down to the bingo hall? Yeah, whip their ass, honey, and take all the money home. James, are you doing a non-stop November, Sean? Speaking of, I could love to see you every day. No. Um, y'all need to stop playing. Kelly Rowland can't act. Y'all, Tavon, Andre 3000 was supposed to be in Jimi Hendrix, but baby, you talking about another musical genius? That little man there. Love Andre 3000. Maya really sings well. Maya's talented. And she does look good, Miss Virgo. She looks really good. That her latest video, I said, look at her, honey. Body snatched. She's still a little thin, little thin, little thin. She reminds me of a young Jasmine Guy. She always did. Not a Thierry Marie biopic featuring Akbar. Honey, it would be a porn, wouldn't it? A lot of splatter. That's what she gives. Nasty little thing, honey. They need to do a Sherelle unsung. Her and Whitney were buds. There are stores there. Mm, that's a mess, honey. Affair. That used to be my jam. I don't want commitment. All I need. Child, that Sherelle was the shit. She was the shit. Sherelle was the first black girl that I remember busted out with 18, well, about 16 inches of honey blonde, yaki straight hair, and the shit was snatched. It was snatched. She's like the first one that I saw really pull that color off in a full literal white girl's hairdo with that beautiful brown melanated skin, honey, and sitting up there. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the very first time that BET debuted the video for Everything I Miss at Home. And I heard that ding 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 ding, and that bitch was sitting there, and the camera panned down, and I looked at her and that honey blonde hair, and I said, "Bitch, bitch, you better kill him." That damn Sherelle was so goddamn clean, and then the song started to play, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I still get that feeling every time I hear that song play. I love that song. That is my favorite Sherelle song. Everything I Miss. Oh, money. Ah! Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Um, and I don't know if I'm the only one. Well, my best friend who has passed away, who I actually called my sister, she used to always say, "I don't know why you like that shit so much, but I just something about it." And it was if I would have just heard the song on the radio, I don't think it would have been the same thing. It was the whole presentation of it. It was the video. It was the lighting. It was the look she pulled. It was the way it was shot. It just created a moment for me. Y'all know how I feel about a moment. Love it. Why music isn't good anymore. No soul, no emotion. Yeah, a lot of times. Monique, wasn't Everything I Miss at Home the shit? I'm gonna have to listen to that when I let y'all go, honey. That's my shit. Not everyone has to die to have a good biopic. Absolutely, naughty girl. Absolutely, absolutely. New Love by Sherelle is my jam. Okay, now see, that's one thing y'all may not know about Niecy. Niecy Neek down in there. See, Niecy knows music, baby. And she's a bitch that knows the whole album, front and back. Yes, Niecy. Is you live, whore? Whore, is you live, Miss Niecy? Yes. What about Saturday Love? I got tired of Saturday Love. Saturday Love was just all right. It was all right. It worked with the masses. It was a very cute song. The writing of it was cute. That's just like of all the Alexander O'Neal songs. Alexander O'Neal was bad. Bad, 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 bad. Um, with his sweating high ass, but could sing down. Of all his music, my favorite song by Alexander O'Neal was um what is the song? Don't just close your mind. Ooh, ooh. Criticize. Criticize was my favorite song. And it was the bridge of the song that stuck out for me. That's my favorite Alexander O'Neal song. Um we were singing Saturday Love at work. Yeah, Saturday Love is that's one of those. It was so clever, for that time. and that was the wording of Saturday Love. That whole Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday Love. That right there. Whoever thought that up right there, they had a hit on their hands right from there. I don't think it would have mattered what else was said in the song. That piece right there was what caught everybody. And then when they came up with the that whole breakdown toward the end of the song, genius, genius. That the ink pen is what really made that song a classic. My favorite by Alex was Sunshine. It was good too. It was good too. I keep waiting for them to sing Saturday Love on Empire because I swear sometimes Jesse sounds like Alexander. Fake was the shit too. What you're playing. Wait, nobody's excited about Eartha Kitt biopic. Um, it's going to be old school scandalous. Yeah, but it's what's going to happen with it. It's going to turn very documentary like. That's what's going to happen. Oh, you better stop it, Tiffany Brown, talking about Jesse sound like a damn goat, Annie. Did you like Alexander O'Neill's remix by my side? It's all right. Okay, come on, Michelle, my belle. You better type out the goddamn lyrics, honey. She done typed about never on Sunday, Monday's too soon, Tuesday and Wednesday just won't do. It was the shit. Thursday and Friday, we can begin. It was, I'm telling you, whoever it was running around with that ink pen was getting down on that damn song. Yes, they were. That was some good shit. What's the dude's name that was singing in the rain? Mm, hey, Miss B from DC. Singing in the rain. You talking about Orange? Orange. Is that who you talking about? Orange. So, don't touch that coat. That motherfucker. I can't think of nobody else was singing in the rain. Let's see. My favorite Alexander O'Neill is "If You Were Here Tonight." Child, that was the shit. That was a good song. Whatever happened to him, child, he's somewhere sweating. I Love Day and Night by Albie Shore. All the girls did. I don't think anybody. I don't even think that people so much loved the song. They loved Albie Shore. Charlie was cute. That's just the same way they feel about Quincy. Quincy is just as adorable, looking just like his daddy. Quincy looked just like Al. Um, you said they better not do Earth the Dirty. Nah, they better not. Did I like Christopher Williams? Is Fat Meat Greasy, honey? Huh. Fine, 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 honey. Woo! Quit your playing. Jesse could do Keith Sweat, child. The two of them crying, getting on somebody's nerves, honey. Child, okay. My auntie used to play I Wanna Be Child, I Wanna Be Evil, or Kid on Top, Child, I Wanna Be Evil. Ooh, I said, girl, what's wrong, honey? I like Eartha. Eartha was a mess, honey. Sex. She was just sex, honey. Sex personified, honey. Wow. Eartha was a mess up in the place, honey. Let's see what happened to Keith Washington again. Fine, 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 and with pipes, honey. And to tell you the truth, there's a person on here that I'm always telling y'all that y'all need to get into who could really, really sing and is really, really fine. And that is Lamone Music. And that's who in the hell Lamone Music actually reminds me of is Keith Washington. Always did. Child. Fine, 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 fine. Lamone and that goddamn Keith. Honey, just fine and can sing, honey. I don't know if Lamone is still on here, but if you liked Keith Washington, go check out Lamone, honey. Get you a little taste, honey. A little taste. Unsung did them already. Yep. Let's see. Orange Juice Jones. He was a mess. He was a mess. I saw you and him, honey, walking in the rain. That was the damn song. I'm telling you, the only thing that stick out for me in the dumb song was don't touch that coat, honey. That damn song was a mess. Do you like Innocent by Alexander? Alexander and Sherelle could do no wrong. I don't give a damn if they was singing ABC. You stick Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle together, the shit was going to be right. What about Blue Ivy biopic? Stop it, AR. So you just being messy. Stop it. Keep sweating, Lord. Avant and Kiki. What about Malira? Volvo to Love. Don't come on here playing with me. Do not come on here playing with me, the first lady of Apollo Records. Malira. Quit playing. Child, the day's begun. Ugh. And there's no one inside this empty house to love me. Please. Malira was so motherfucking bad. Ugh. James, do you remember? Go outside in the rain, please. Stop playing. And 3 is a crowd. Ugh. And everything else on them 2 albums. Quit playing. Please. Gregory Abbott, Shake You Down. Yeah, he was cool. All right, for I'm having some funky Cold Medina. Yes. Luke James is playing Marvin Gaye and Channing Tatum is playing Marlon Brando. Lord have mercy. Speaking of Luke James, I love the little song. I like a lot of the little stuff they do on Star. I really do. But I like their little song Imagination. And this past week, when they stuck Luke James in there, and it took the sex reading on that song from a 5 to a 9, I said, come on, honey. It was every time because it's the little youngest one that because the song itself it has a underlying beat that I actually had used for one of my beats that I had created. So I immediately loved their song because I had a piece of our music is the same. So I was like, oh my God, I love that. And then once they start doing the song and I'm listening to it and the way it's sang is like, oh, this song is sexy with the three girls. And then when the youngest one says, you better use your, I said, wait a minute, Simone, what you doing, honey? Being all sexy and shit. So the song just was always sexy to me. Well, when they brought it back onto the show and added Luke James this past week, and he got up in there, because Luke James is bad. And he fine. And child, it was just too much. It was just too much. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Unlike I'll Be Sure, Christopher Williams was a real singer. Miss Virgo, be nice. Be nice, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But you know what I'll Be Sure can do? That motherfucker can do a voiceover. He gets talking all deep, honey. Have you throw your you have to throw your underwear away because you definitely won't be putting them back on. Carl talk. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love Carl Thomas. Quit playing. Summer Rain. Yeah, all right. We're just gonna skip on past it. We're just gonna skip on past it. And the only thing that I loved more than Carl Thomas was Glenn Lewis. So fine. Ah! Anyway, moving on. Candlelight and You, Keith Washington and Shantae Moore was everything, Ian. Everything. But you know that's Shantae Moore. Miss Shantae Moore. Woo, okay. I got no words. Got no words. You don't have to cry, Angela. Angela Winbush, period. Period. Not just one song. Not just two songs. Angela Winbush, period. Love her. I like to see Tevin Campbell unsung. Anybody gonna tell the truth? I don't need to see it. James, do you remember As Yet? What you're playing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Spiritual Spectre. You playing now. What you won't do for love? And that was a song. That was true R&B. They don't make songs like that no more. You tried everything, but you won't give up. They don't make songs like that no more. That was the shit. Last night was everything. Let's see. The Kissing Game. Mm-mm. Little Tony. Poor thing passed away way too early. I loved High Five. High Five was the shit. When their little album came out, I like the way that was the shit. That was the shit. And at that time, two of my favorite albums that were out at that time was them and goddamn Loose Ends. La, 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 got me hanging on string now. Ah, I'm not your plaything. Please. Loose Ends? Ah, please. And you talking about old melanated girl? And I'm gonna tell you, you all remember the female from Loose Ends? Could she or could she not have been Lettucey's sister? Looks wise. Her, Sandra St. Victor, and Lettucey could have all three been sisters. They all remind me of each other. Now vocally they're all completely different. Each one is bad in their own right. But looks wise, beautiful, natural, brown girls. They look like they could have just been a fierce ass house of sisters. Like, oh, don't go over there with them, honey. There's some voodoo wrapped around them, honey. Don't go around them, honey. Some bitches is too bad. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love Tony, Tony, Tony. And child. Michelle Indigeo Cello. It's no joke. No joke. Quality time with you. That was the jam too. Ciao. Mint Condition was always really, really good. I like Lisa Stansfield. Lisa Stansfield was good back then too. Lisa Fisher. Miss Lisa Fisher. The last goodbye. Ha! Y'all better quit playing. Quit playing. You talking about a hummingbird, honey? Ha! Go over there and get the fucking with Lisa Fisher and see what you get at him. The last goodbye. Look at that. Karen Wheeler, that's another one. That's another brown girl, honey. Bad, bad, bad. Yes, Volvo to love. Everybody loves Tina Marie. I was actually at the party, and I'll tell you, at this party, it was a 50th, and they didn't play anything. They never even got to the 90s, I don't believe, as far as the music goes. And I was sitting there, and I was like, child, when they gonna get to this? Because they kept playing a lot of bands, and I was like, okay. I was like, they were kind of wearing me out, honey. It was like, it's the candy. I was like, okay, all right, whatever, y'all. And they was doing all that, and then they started really going left with it. And then I heard, whee! I said, okay, here we go. Let's dance. Let's get it. So yeah, T Marie always gets the goddamn party started. Always gets the party started. I used to love T Marie when I was younger. I was like, ooh, who's that, honey? And then I see the album cover. I was like, Chelsea White. I said, girl, yes. That was my girl, honey. You got me locked up in chains. I said, oh, Miss Tina. Y'all remember that album? When she's on the cover, honey? And the red satin sheets with all the beautiful red hair, honey, down on her shoulders. Please. Stand by the fireplace, Miss, or sitting by the fireplace, Miss Tina. Yep. Most passionate song, the first time ever I saw your face. Oh, come on now. Phyllis Hyman. My favorite Phyllis Hyman song is I was gonna say Living in Confusion, but it's not. That's not my favorite. Damn Phyllis. She's a mess. what about this song? Say no pain, no gain. Eh, eh, it's alright. Dave Hollister, completely Hey Leslie Davis, quit your playing. Incognito and Mesa. Incognito was bad as shit. But then when you put Mesa by herself, I'll run the fuck up out this door. Mesa is the shit. Is the shit. Oh, when she released that damn solo album, I was done. I was so done. So done. What about our love? That was my shit. Mesa is so bad. If you all don't know who Mesa is, you've been missing out. Search her. Mesa. She's another pretty brown girl, honey. Love her. Brand New Heavies was good. Um, Sarah Smile after 7 was cool, but I got to take it back to Hall and Oates, sweetie. Um, Portuguese, yes, Miss Tina. Let's see. Sweet Listening said, "No Pain, No Gain" is a good song, especially those high notes. It was cool. It was cool. But if I'm going to play in some high notes, um, you going to play in high notes, you need to go over to Minnie Riperton and do Will you come inside me? Please. Many, many, many will get you together on high notes. Completely together on high notes. And controlling them. Betty Wright's really, really cool though. Really, really cool. I like her. I like her a whole lot. I really love Betty Wright as a vocal coach. Betty gets the girls together. Kiki Wyatt is a vocal beast. She's a vocal beast. I hate her stage persona though, because her crazy comes out, and then you can't take her seriously. She'll be up there doing, I mean, complete vocal acrobatics, but then there's always a lot of clownishness going along with it, and then you can't take her seriously. Um, yeah, you just don't know is actually my favorite. That is my favorite Phyllis Hammond song of all of the ones that she's done. You just don't know. That's actually a song that I perform as Milan a lot. It's my shit. Yeah, Miss Memphis, how can I ease the pain? How can I ease the pain? Fierce, 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 fierce song. Volvo to Love, Meet Me on the Moon. Okay. Barbara Weathers was bad too. She was bad. But most of the girls who were in those bands and they were the only girl, you knew them bitches were bad. Because only a bad bitch could stand up with 4 or 5 male counterparts and carry a show. Barbara Weathers, the girl from Starpoint. Um, shit. Um, Gwen Stefani. Only a bad bitch stands up in the midst of 4 or 5 male counterparts and carry a show. And when you pull them and put them on their own, they're always bad. And Barbara was bad. You got the key, baby, the master key to unlock my heart. Come on, Barbara, bitch! Please. I was here for it in her orange dress. Sure was. Olita Adams, talent. Minnie Riperton, back down memory lane. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. When that bitch goes into that bridge off of that high note and then come back in with the high note, honey, and give you, I don't want to go. I said, oh, bitch, you're going out of here. You're going out of here, Minnie clowning bitch. Minnie Riperton was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ah, gone way too soon, honey. Gone too soon. And child, that's definitely one of those times, honey. The good man upstairs, he had work for her to do, honey. He said, you come on up here, honey. You come on up here because I got something for you to do. Honey, I need you to stand right here and sing to keep me calm, honey. So we had to turn her loose, honey, because she had to go sit on the side of the man, honey, to keep him calm, honey, because gone way too soon, honey. That Minnie Riperton, nothing but the voice of an angel. You hear me? It's ridiculous. Let's see. Christine Noel said the melanated brown girls you name, the more I realize they have become extinct in that business. They keep trying to push them down. They ain't extinct. They still there. Lettucey. She's still there. What's the baby's name? Um, that everybody loves so much. And she's a little brown girl. Jasmine Sullivan. Um, they're there. They're there. They're there. They keep trying to push them down, but they're there. They keep popping up, honey. They keep popping up. Howard Hewitt. I like Howard Hewitt. Howard Hewitt, he was arrogant, but he was very, very talented. Very, very talented. And Vogue, please. I just got done listening to En Vogue on my way home, honey. Rocket. Have y'all listened to Rocket on En Vogue's last album? In this rocket, please get out of here. En Vogue is still the tightest harmonies, and every bitch in the band could sing the lead on every song if they needed to. Please. Please. The group is down to three girls. They've been down there for a while, just the three girls. And you even know there wasn't a fourth bitch there, Annie. En Vogue, solid. Completely solid. Love En Vogue. But that Rocket is too damn bad. And you have to look at the video. The video is still so true to what it is they do. They look fucking gorgeous. They look like, and that's what it looks like. It looks like something futuristic, though a little apocalyptic, is what the video looks like. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the clothing, I said, oh, you bitches, y'all better quit with this, all this shit going on. I would wear everything that they wore in the video. I was like, I want all of it. I want every piece of it, honey. And the hair, bitch. I want the hair too. Gorgeous. Gorgeous video. I love the song. Selena is my girl. Selena Johnson. Who? Selena Johnson never gets her just due. Never gets her just due. Selena Johnson is something fierce. You hear me? That's my girl. I watch her every day. Been following her a long time. I've been a fan since the very, very beginning, honey, when she was with R. Kelly. Hey, from New Orleans. Arma Ray, how are you, babe? Joyce Sims coming to my life. Yeah, Tyler. Come on now. Angie Stone. Angie's so cool. Angie, I don't. Angie's somebody I wish would have never ever done reality TV. I wish she would have never done it. Because it made me not like her very much. But I have too much respect for her to just cut her off. Um, but she should have never did reality TV. James, what do you know about Glenn Lewis, child? I know everything about Glenn Lewis. And what do I want to tell and show Glenn Lewis about me? Don't play with me or A.R. Stringer. Don't you play with me, Eddie. Glenn Lewis. That's grown-up business right there, A.R. Grown-up business here. Grown-up. Don't forget to turn your clocks back tonight. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Tiffany. Tiffany Brown giving y'all some heads up. Really, bitch. It's my girl. How are you, baby? And Janae. Janae. Janae was the shit. And you know who didn't get a lot of credit, but they were really good? Changing Faces. I used to like Changing Faces. You know what? We don't get that. There's no more girl duets. A girl duet is fierce. Just two girls tearing it up. It's fierce. And nobody's done that in a while. There hasn't been one in a long time. Nope. And you know, now this is funny because it just came to mind. It was actually a song, a specific song that came to mind. And it's a bitch who, because we've been talking about bouncing around her, but she's so extremely talented, So extremely talented. She's very arrogant. She's very narcissistic. She shoots herself in the foot everywhere she goes, and she fucks up every group that she touches. She tried to destroy her own group, and then every group after that she's destroyed. Dawn Robinson. That bitch will come and make one good song and then go away, and the whole group is just fucked up after she leaves. That bitch is a Black Widow. She's a Black Widow spider. Old Dawn Robinson. Sing her ass off though. But the song came to my mind. It was "I Wanna Dance Tonight," and I was like, "Oh, that used to be the damn jam." And she just ruined that group. It's like, what happened? It's her. If everywhere you been, you did it out of you a Black Widow spider, bitch. Yep. Free. You talking about Denise Williams? What say you, James? En Vogue versus SWV? SWV. Yeah, right. Okay, here we go. Leslie Davis. Rochelle Farrell. You can't talk about Rochelle Farrell with nobody else because Rochelle Farrell's not a singer. She's a vocalist. Flat out. She's a vocalist. She is in a class all by herself. I love, 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 love Rochelle Farrell, honey. Love her to death. Love her to death. And all that old shit that she be doing, oh, it's just sickening. It is just sickening. I'm like, okay, Rochelle, she's another one. I'll be then got up and walked out of the theater like, girl, that's just too much. It's too much going on. I just can't. Love her to death. Hey James, let's see. Vocal B, she has an 8-octave voice. Many was everything. Shawnice Wilson, they just never let her grow up. She has a beautiful voice, though. She's a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. She has the look of a star. Always did. She has talent out the back door, but they never let her grow up. They stuck her. It's like she got pigeonholed into this child star thing. You know, it's like, girl, you're like 40 years old, bitch, and you still giving, I love your smile. Girl, no, ma'am. One of your kids can sing that now. Girl, you can't be singing no shit like that. If that is a cute song, and it'll never go, it's timeless. But you not timeless, bitch. You old, bitch. You can't be singing that shit no more. Mm-mm. And her music is just, it's like they like teenagers music. But all of this talent just going to waste. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Yes, cancer took many way too soon. I love Jill Scott. Y'all already know I'm a Fantasia, Jill Scott. And Jill Scott, I can't with Jill Scott. I've been to see Jill Scott 2 times live, and I just sat there and cried like a baby. I can't. I just cannot with Jill Scott. I can't. I can't. Oh, that did used to be the Jane. 5'5" with brown eyes, smile like the sunrise. That was, yeah. She's beautiful. That motherfucking Claudette, beautiful. I love Jennifer Hudson, but she needs to eat a burger because she's giving me Al Sharpton teeth. No, she ain't giving you this kind of head, honey. Y'all gonna leave Jennifer alone. Jennifer is really, really good on The Voice. And speaking of on the Voice, please don't sleep. Now we've been talking about all the melanated girls, but you know, even I love my melanated girls, but we got some white girls with some soul who've been hanging out in the church too. And one of the best is Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson is so not to be toyed with vocally. Not at all. And she is so excellent a fit on The Voice. Kelly is everything on The Voice. I love her on there. Love her on there. But I have been a fan of Kelly Clarkson since like episode 3 of American Idol. I turned it on and I hadn't been watching the show. I didn't know nothing about it. And I seen her on there. She sang Natural Woman. I said, who the fuck is that? And I've been stuck with that bitch ever since. Kelly Clarkson is sickening. I went to see her shortly after she won, and she came here, and I think I was one of 3 little ink spots that was in that whole place. And when I tell you, Miss Kelly, shut the place down, down. The vocals that was flying out of that heifer's mouth, it didn't make any sense. I was like, girl, we're going to be seeing you for a very long time. And that was one of the moments that I had with her. Then the next time that I had an actual moment with Kelly Clarkson, because she's so much fun. She's a real live country girl. Like she's a country girl. She's so down to earth and she's so not pretentious and she's just so real and so likable. You know what I mean? She is so likable and you're always rooting for Kelly. When Diddy hosted the MTV Awards, and I will tell you still to this day, there has not been a better MTV Awards since Diddy hosted it years and years and years ago. And for the closing, he had Kelly come and she sang Since You've Been Gone. And at that time, only Kelly Clarkson was real enough to allow Diddy to put her in downpouring water and wipe her hair out and wipe her makeup out while she did Since You've Been Gone. When I say created a moment, it created a moment. And that was my next time with Kelly Clarkson. I was like, you are one bad bitch that don't give a shit. She never gave a shit. Her weight goes up, her weight goes down. Kelly Clarkson is so real. She just doesn't give a shit. Like, she don't give a shit. Kelly does what Kelly wants to do. When Kelly came to The Voice, she's big as shit. She had just had that second baby. Big as shit. And she didn't care. And then when she got ready, she lost the weight. And she's coming down and she's looking fantastic right now. But she ain't give a shit. And next year, if she get hungry, she gonna eat another 3 turkey legs and be big again and don't give a shit. But you know one thing that don't go nowhere? Baby, them pipes. She got a golden egg in her goddamn throat. And she can sing everything. Country, pop, R&B, disco, gospel, everything. Child, please. Please, 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 please. Y'all better get into it. I love her. She got a new song, Love So Soft. Please. Ah! Y'all better get into it. Anyway, let me catch up in these comments because I don't went off on a tangent. Yeah, Lucy Pearl. Lucy Pearl, that was messed up poor Raphael's little group, honey. Lucy Pearl. Hey, locked in, boss lady. If you're still here, what is it? What, 45? That was about 9 minutes ago. She put that up there. Now, Tavon, you're acting funny here, being funny. This is a while back. Tavon wrote in there, Kaya is a vocal babble. You're being funny, but Kaya's a bad bitch. She really is. Now, she's irritating and she gives you a little bit of homophobe here, there, and everywhere, and she'll know how to act, you know, bitch ain't right, and shit like that. But Kaya, talent-wise, fuck what she does on her personal time and what she does out in these YouTube streets, who cares? But talent-wise, That bitch is a beast with this right here. You understand me? A beast. That bitch is one. I have so much respect for Kaya when it comes to taking lemons and making lemonade. That bitch sat up and took a whole little situation about motherfuckers calling her and aggravating her and made a hit song out of it. And then shot herself in the foot with some antics. But if things were different or if things had gone different, I completely believe that Next Caller could have been a big song. Next Caller could have very easily went and turned into the next My Neck, My Back for her. It's so catchy. It was so cute. And who couldn't relate to it? What type of people couldn't relate to it? Next caller, bitch. Who can't relate to that? We all have social media. There's always somebody on your social media getting on your nerves. There's always somebody saying something that you don't like on your social media. Who would have ever thought to put a little beat with it in? You ain't talk about nothing, bitch. Like that. And I believe the bitch that she probably didn't finish a beer and had that whole song done. Who knows what could have happened had the bullshit not gotten in the way. But as far as her talent, it's undeniable. You may not like her, may not like what she do or what she stands for or how she feels about things. But as far as talent goes, that whore has some. And one of my favorite things that she did, that Santa baby, come hurry, hurry, hurry tonight. It's this big titty whore. You better fuck up, Santa baby, bitch. It is so sharp. It is so sharp. Love her voice. I love her voice. I love her cadence. I love it all. Her talent. Fuck what she thinks about me and how I live and well, I don't give a damn about that. That's her motherfucking business. That's her problem. But one thing you can't take away, that bitch is talented. She's talented. And when she says, I take you in here and make a hit, make a hit for you, can't she? Can't she? People just don't can't deal with her fuck shit. But can she take you in the booth and make a hit with you? Get me so excited. Please. Get on out of here. Miss Kaya. Don't sleep her. Jaguar Wright. Y'all don't know nothing about no motherfucking Jaguar Wright, that ain't. You know that bitch is on my Instagram. She's one of my little I follows her on Instagram. And I don't follow a whole bunch of people like that. Like celebrities and stuff. I'm following them. Jaguar Wright. Bad, 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 honey. Whew, she's something else. And so S Band was my shit. Deborah Cox. There was a conversation when Maddie did, and I said, ugh, if there was one time, and not literally one time, because I never care about the whole thing about me going on to the Queen's Court or anything like that. That's never even been posed. That's not, I don't fall in that category. But there was one time when I said, I wish I was sitting on that motherfucking bench. And that was a few weeks ago when they did One Gotta Go. And Deborah Cox came up on there. And I was like, and they were saying Deborah Cox. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? What in the shit is wrong with you all? Talking about Deborah Cox gotta go. How don't y'all know about Deborah Cox? Are you kidding me? Deborah Cox, her One Wish album. If you've never heard One Wish, you need to go pull up One Wish. You can pull it up on YouTube. Listen to the whole album. It just gets better and better and better every song. The Sound of My Tears. Don't y'all ever get on there and say that Deborah Cox needs to go again. Are you kidding me? Deborah Cox did the vocals for the Whitney Houston biopic. Quit playing. Deborah Cox did Aida on Broadway. What in the fuck are y'all talking about? I'm like, are these people crazy? I was so done. I said, why couldn't I be on the bench today? If I would have been on the bench, baby, we would have had a whole motherfucking situation on that bench. Like, no, Deborah Cox ain't going nowhere. Some of y'all sitting out here eating his food up could go. But Deborah ain't going no goddamn where. Child, Deborah Cox is the shit. And always has been. And it ain't nothing about just nobody's supposed to be, child, nobody's supposed to be here. Is just the tip of the shit. That was some shit that just fell in there. Deborah Cox got some shit. And you go all the way back to Who Do You Love and Child Plays. But the One Wish album plays. And then when you get done with that, go pull up her jazz album. Go pull that up. Plays. Deborah Cox is a beast. Christina and Tori Kelly. Tori Kelly is a singing ass. Tori Kelly can really, really sing. She really can. Celine Dion, class all by herself. Legend. She's in a box all by herself. Carrie Underwood, on a pedestal. She ain't in the class, but she's on a pedestal, standing alone. Jessica Simpson is very talented, but she can't be taken seriously. She's too much of a ditz. So we don't take her seriously. I have more respect for Ashley than I do for Jessica. And that's the truth. I have more respect as an artist for Ashley. Ashley's bad. I live for Ashley, honey. I like Ashley. I really do. On a Monday, I'm waiting. I live for Miss Ashley Simpson. I do. I like Miss Ashley. Jessica is a very pretty voice, but that Ashley, honey, Ashley got a little shit with her, honey. She got a little bravado, honey, that I like. Jessie J, beast. Beast. But Christina Aguilera got some bullshit with her. There's something about her that she's got some bullshit with her. Bitch is from here. She's from Pittsburgh, but she never says she's from Pittsburgh. I'm from Wexford. You know where Wexford is, y'all? Up the street where I shop at. It's where the mall is. Where is Wexford? It's fucking in Pittsburgh. It's a borough. Quit it. Anyway, but I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if something happened in Pittsburgh hurt her or something. I don't know. I don't know if she didn't get the support here that she felt as she was due. I understand. Been there, done that. And, the drag world in Pittsburgh hasn't always been kind to me. You know what I mean? So I understand. But Christina, she got some mean vocals. And she has moments. She has moments. Burlesque was a moment. That whole movie was fierce. Every vocal she laid down for that movie. Every vocal that was laid for Burlesque. Sickening. Sickening. Tough lover. I said, what girl? Get out of here. Sickening. Christina got one of them voices that just kind of just cuts through the crowd like that. Christina's bad. She really is. She's really bad. And yeah, she just, I don't know. It's just one of them things, and she can move you. She is one of them. It's something about Christina. When she really likes a song, she could just she puts a stank on it. Like that Let There Be Love. I don't think anybody else could have sang that song. Nobody else could have sang that song and got the effect that she got. But it could have been done and been made a hit, I believe, by Cher. I believe Cher could have did Let There Be Love and it would have been a big hit like Believe. But the way that Christina did it, only Christina could have done. That ooh, all of that, that's so Christina. Nobody else could have did that but her. Making all them little sounds and bringing it on back and screaming and yelling and ooh, bitch, yes, honey. Miss X Tina, honey, yeah. But I believe when I heard the song, I fell in love with it right away. Um, and I felt like um, the song could have been done by Cher, and Cher would have killed it. I thought Cher would have killed it, and it would have become a big hit, just like Believe, like one of those big cult hits, like Believe. And her album Bionic, see that fucking album cover? Pfft, only Christina, baby, because you know that bitch could pull a stark white face too. She's stark white face, red lip. Only Xtina, honey. The goddamn album cover deserved an award by itself. So yeah, I like Christina. I like her. But yeah. Burlesque. If you've never seen Burlesque, pull it. Pull it. If you don't go watch the whole movie, just go ahead and pull some of the stuff. Just pull up some of the stuff on YouTube and see some of the musical numbers. Flawless. It's a good movie. I liked it. Um, I love her song Pieces. Kelly Clarkson, the song about her dad. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, did you hear about Angela Simmons' baby daddy being murdered? No. Nope. Y'all were just talking about Angela Simmons' baby daddy. TSR said he passed away. We know nothing about that. I felt sorry for Celine when she lost her husband. Absolutely. Her and Renee were a beautiful couple. Cassie is the next Shirley Caesar. Child, Tavon, you a damn clown. Dolly's 9 to 5 is an eternal jam. Dolly Parton is a goddamn beast with this. With this. You don't want no parts of Dolly Parton with Amy Penn. Not at all. Jolene, Jolene, please. You don't want no parts of Dolly Parton. And that's who they could do a damn biopic about. They could do a biopic very easy on Dolly Parton. And it would be very, very good. Dolly Parton is the shit. Can sing. She's beautiful. Um, talented. Completely talented. Came from literally nothing. She came from nothing. Yeah, Dolly Parton is something. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. Tamia. Tamia is excellent. Tamia is actually here. She was here this evening. Her and the the Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike thing, they were here tonight. Joss Stone is very talented. Yes, she is. Taylor Dane, singing ass. Pink, and this. You don't want no parts of Pink. And she'll perform the house down. Now that's the bitch that I would like to see do a Super Bowl show. I would like to see Pink do the Super Bowl. And that bitch get that flipping and flopping and coming down from off the side of the wall, honey, plays. Yeah, Pink is bad. Somebody said Lisa. Monique said Lisa, and Cole Jam. Their time to come and gone. JoJo could sing. JoJo sings really, really well. Okay, A.R. Stringer. Am I the only one who needs Pink to do another R&B album for Heifer to not wanted to do R&B at first? She did the heck out of that first song. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to need CeCe Peniston to come and do an R&B album. Like she fought and fought and fought. She wanted to do R&B, and they told her, no, no, no. We want you to do this house music. And she fought, and then fucked up her career. And it was like, girl, just do this. I mean, I understood creatively it was stifling her, but come on. Finally, it happened to me. Only CeCe. Girl, couldn't nobody do that but you. And she did it. You could just go, walk on, keep child, please. We was jamming to that shit back in the day, but it was like a whole creative battle. I understand. I understand there's nothing worse than being a creative person and having to do what somebody else wants you to do. You can't do what you want to do. It's miserable. It's miserable. But yeah, I love Pink. I really do. It's just you and your hand tonight. Miss Pink. She's a hot ass mess, child. Child, but you're going home alone, aren't you? Don't forget about Fergie. Fergie, child. Fergie done fucked herself up, child. Playing around with that damn national anthem. That, oof, child. That was terrible. That was so horrible. She is such an excellent hostess on the four. I love her on here, but oh damn Fergie. And her last CD, really good shit on there. Really good shit. I like Fergie. Fergie's sexy. Allison Williams, please. Allison Williams got pipes. Okay, what about EX girlfriend? Why can't you come home? Okay, home to my love. Why can't you come home? Home, home. That they was the shit. And that broad. That broad. Now I lived for EX girlfriend. I lived for them. But when that stinking bitch got onto that R&B divas, I wanted to ring her goddamn. I can't even remember her damn name. The one that did the real high note. Child, I can't even remember her name. I just all I know is I wanted to choke her fucking tongue out when she was on R&B divas. She was a complete and total bitch. Some people should never do reality TV because you just expose yourself for the real bitch that you are. Horrible, 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 horrible. Oh, I can't even remember that child's name. She was just horrible. But she could sing her ass off. She could sing her ass off. Let's see. Monifa. I love Monifa. I love Monifa and her wife. They are so nice. They really are. They are such a nice couple. Very sweet. Very sweet. Earn to raise. That's right, especially Kelly Price. Kelly, I loved Kelly Price until R&B Divas. Kelly should have never done um, reality TV. Never. And I was a big fan all the way back to the beginnings. Kelly Price, straight bitch, but she can sing. She really can. Kelly Price is. They used to call her the new Mahalia Jackson, like a young Mahalia Jackson. Very much so. Only, well, I believe it'll get back together. She'll get back on the line of that as she gets older, because she doesn't have the that Mahalia had. Mahalia was very respected in the church, and I can't imagine that the church really respects Kelly. Kelly got too much of a foot in the world for the church to respect her on the level that they respected Mahalia Jackson, because Mahalia Jackson was that girl. And there are probably some things about Mahalia that we didn't know, but there was no social media back then. But as far as vocally, Mahalia Jackson was not to be toyed with. And it was so funny to see all the way back. My great grandmother loved Mahalia Jackson. Loved Mahalia Jackson. The way that we love Beyonce and Janet Jackson. That's how my great grandmother felt about Mahalia Jackson back in the day, honey. So I've been knowing about Mahalia for a very, very long time, honey. And then my grandma's sister loved Ella Fitzgerald like that. So that's how I learned about Ella Fitzgerald. And I actually got to see Ella Fitzgerald as a young child. I seen her live. And I never forgot. That was actually my very first concert, was going to see Ella Fitzgerald. And I went to see Jackson 5. So I seen them. But yeah, Ella Fitzgerald. I was like, what is that she's doing, honey? Scatting. I was like 6 or 7. And I kept asking my Aunt Louise, I said, what is that? What is she doing, honey? What is all that skinny that? I said, girl, what is that? I like it. Scatting. So I was learning about scatting at like 6 and 7. And I just loved Ella Fitzgerald. She's just legendary. Just nobody like her. Nobody like her. Nobody like her. Take something from like Christmas. Just take something from Christmas and just throw it at the end of a song, and it just changed the whole mood of the place. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, you can't even explain it to anybody. You just kind of gotta get it. Like, you just get it. That's just Ella. That's something she would do. She's singing a song and she's like, blue doo doo, thank you very much. I'm like, well, why don't we just go to Christmas and the sun is shining on both sides of the street? Fuck, that's Ella. Because she could do that. That's why. That's why the fuck she did it. Because she could do it. Ella. Bad as shit. Child. A mess. Lena Horne. Lena Horne. Beautiful. Classy. Classy. Very this, honey. Ah! I'm going to sit right down, honey, and write myself a letter and make believe that it came from you, honey. Oh, please. Miss Lena. Quit playing, honey. That's what I used to tell stories. Lena Horne and Nancy Wilson were the baddest storytelling bitches to music that you'll ever see. Please. Guess who I saw today, honey? I saw you, honey. Ah! A mess. I love Child. Greatest performance of my life. I talked about that in one of my reviews last week. Greatest performance of my life. It's my favorite song by Nancy Wilson. She tells a story. Sickening. And it was on my Married to Medicine. It was my Married to Medicine. Not this week, the week before. No, it was this past week when they did Black Love Party. It was this past week. If you didn't see it, go look at it. I talked about Nancy Wilson and the greatest performance of my life, and how Quad should have actually took that record and listened to it, and then took her ass to that party. You don't let no bitch back you in the corner, honey. You become a fierce actress, honey. I don't let you know you got to me, bitch. You can get to me. I'll cry when you ain't looking. I ain't gonna let you make me cry, bitch. I'm gonna punch you in your damn face and then go cry later. When you cry, and I'll cry too, bitch. We'll be crying for 2 different reasons. Honey. You'll be crying because I done fucked you up, honey. B. Angie B. So much love. B. Angie B. was a singing ass. She was a singing ass. We all need to pray for Anime Bullock. What's going on with Tina? I haven't heard what's going on. Melissa Morgan, period. Melissa Morgan was just on Sister Circle looking a mess. Woo! She looked at a mess. I said, Melissa, what is going on, honey? That's what she was looking like. Fool's Paradise with this wig. It was pink and blue. And oh, I said, oh, you better think twice. Because that wig is not very nice, honey. It was a mess. I said, oh my God. It looked terrible. And then they kept calling her Melissa. I said, her name is not no goddamn Melissa. It's Melissa. Damn fool. And it was that damn Tamar's sister. I said, girl, you want to be fired off of here, bitch? You just got here. Her name is Melissa. Melissa, bitch. But yeah, Melissa Morgan was the shit back in the day. She's the shit. Very, very good. And her voice sounds so good. She still sounds just the same. Very, very good. I'm like, yeah. Go away, little boy. Okay, Miss Leslie. James' wig was awful. That wig was terrible. What's your zodiac sign, James? New as I'm a Capricorn, baby. Stone cold Capricorn. January 9th. Yes, Tina is sick. Let's keep her in prayer. Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't know that. I love Tina Turner. I love Tina. Tina's funny, child. All the men come in these places. I love her. You know that song always tickled me. I'm like, is she serious? Child, the way she sang it, I said, is she making fun, honey? Are you making fun, bitch? Child say, do y'all wanna see me do the shimmy? I said, that bitch is on here clowning. I love Tina. Tina crazy. She done lost her damn. Yeah, I like Tina Turner. I've been liking her since I was young. When I was seeing her on Johnny Carson, honey, I said, look at her, cause she crazy. Wig flying. I said, oh yeah, honey. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Uh, you're definitely about your money. Oh yeah, absolutely, honey. Capricorns, you know, child, you know the bottom line is always green, honey. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Let me tell you, Miss Tina and Private Dancer, child. Dutch marks are dollars. uh, Funniest song ever. Oh, I love it. Capricorn and Cancer make great friends. Not always. Not always. My oldest child is a Cancer. My oldest son is a Cancer, and the youngest one is a Scorpio. And half of the time, I like to sting the shit out of both of them. So I don't know about all that. I don't know. I don't know. That's not true. I love them, honey. I love them both, but but I don't know. That could be any sign because my brother's a Leo and my mother is a Gemini. Child, Miss Patty and that Gemini, honey. Sometimes I like to smack both sides of her, honey. It's interesting, and I just say, honey, if you want to walk around and smack everybody, it's probably me, huh? Everybody around you, they all different sides, honey, and you want to smack everybody, you, honey. Probably is. Uh, we are each other's shadow, total opposites. Let's see. I'm a Capricorn. I don't get along with Cancers. I knew. CAR, told you. My best friend is a Cancer, and I'm a Capricorn. Okay, now. Child, that's just kids, period. Because mine wears me out. Okay, so that's that. Child, their offspring, so you just want to bust them up anyhow. Yeah, child, you love them so hard you want to kill them sometime, honey. Woo, a mess. How about Libras, James? I like Maddie. Maddie's a Libra. I like her fine, I guess. That's me and my mom. I'm a Capricorn. My mom's a Gemini. Girl, why don't you like to smack both sides of her, Chris, sometimes? Pip, pip. A little left and a little right, honey. My mother was here earlier today, cutting up, honey. Cancers are very sensitive. I like them though. Child, I don't know about that. My cancer ain't sensitive, honey. My cancer is just as whew, child, they blank out on you. They blank out on you. I'm a Capricorn, my best friend is a Libra. Okay now. Spiritual specter is an Aries. People think Capricorns are stuck up until they get to know us. Absolutely. And you know what? Because I have people who always come and say they think that I'm bougie, and I am really not. Like I am not. Child, I'm bougie. I don't give a fuck. I like what I like, and I'm only going to deal with what I want to deal with. But I don't think I'm bougie. But I get into that all the time on here on YouTube. People tell me, "No, your ass is bougie." Okay, well, I don't know that I'm so much bougie, or is it that I just be pulled up to a lot of the bullshit sometimes, honey. I just ain't gonna throw them damn apples and shit with y'all, honey, when they be down there clowning. But whatever. I can't get enough of your videos. Oh, thank you, baby. I'm a Libra. My 31-year-old son is a Capricorn, and I love him to pieces, and he sure loves his mama. See, we are very lovable to a fault sometimes, though. James, who was Veronica Harrington talking about when she said, "Okay, Miss Maddie," to Jeffrey? Madison, the nurse. The nurse. His name is Madison. That's who she was talking to. My son is a Capricorn. Everyone thinks he's so serious, and he probably is, Sabrina, because we are. We be serious. Don't sleep it. When we say it, we're serious. We mean it. A lot of times, like you all be thinking, they'll be like, "Oh, you just make me laugh." I be serious as shit. I don't be trying to crack no joke. I don't be trying to make you laugh. You just thought what I said was funny, and you thought the vein in which I said it was funny, but I was serious as a motherfucker. Please don't sleep it. Serious as hell, and I don't waste words. If I said it, I meant it. I can't say, but wanted to pop in and say I love you. You keep me laughing. See? All right, Cornay. Good to see you, baby. Thank you for coming by. My mama was a Capricorn and she ain't playing the radio. Okay? I don't play when it comes to my kids. I don't have any of the smiles and grins. It is what I said it is. Period. I don't need you to tell me what you think. When I want to know what you think, I'll tell you what you think. Don't come in there telling me shit. So no, I don't play with them. I don't play with them. James, do you know if this is the last season of American Horror Story? I heard some of that, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I didn't hear it from Ryan or Ryan's people, so I don't believe it. Caps are sweet. Yep. Well, you guys know, y'all know I done did more than what I generally do, child. I've been on here clowning for over 2 hours. And on that, I am getting tired. And I am going to call it a night. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I have had a blast with you all. I have. Um, so thank y'all for hanging out with me all late at night, pulling vampire hours. You know how I do. I'm like that too. I'm a Scorpio, and my boys are Libra and Virgo. You ain't playing. I ain't none of your damn friend. I'm your goddamn daddy. I ain't playing. You give them hell, Amber. Give them hell, honey. Don't take no shit. Alrighty. Thank you guys. I will talk to you soon. Appreciate it. It's been a blast.